Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to modded OpenTTD. Today we are gonna see if our little aqueduct bridge here can actually hold up to the rather heavy 560 something ton ship that I'm actually putting on it. Like someone in the comment mentioned that there might be a chance that stuff wouldn't hold up to it, so let us just have a look and see how much we can, like if we can make a huge explosion here. Just gonna quickly zoom ahead a bit until he's up. And there we go, he is out on the aqueduct. He is fully out of it, and it does appear that it's holding him up nicely. I'm not seeing any problems whatsoever in him being up here. Now granted, it does look a bit strange with the ship sailing over the trains, but I guess stranger things have happened. Like the train actually clipping through the aqueduct here, as you probably saw. Anyway, that means we now have oil being delivered here, because this ship is carrying a ton of oil. Or rather, it's carrying 560 tons, or 1,000 liters. I'm guessing it wouldn't really be 560 tons, because oil is slightly lighter than water, so it would be somewhat less. But still, the point stands, he's carrying a buttload of oil, which is now being delivered to this oil refinery, which means that it can now start producing chemicals and petrol. And these chemicals we need over here, I think. Here. Yeah. This one needs chemicals and this one needs petrol, so we can carry all of it from right over here down to here without problem at all. So, what we need are some vehicles of sorts to carry the oil. And I am speaking very strangely right now. So, let's have a look. What would be the best way to do this? Now, the refinery is producing equal amounts of both of them. So, anything that can carry an equal amount of both would be nice. So like a train with half containers of each would be pretty good. But if we want to get the slow trickle in of petrol that we desire for the petrol station here, I believe a road vehicle would be better. So we do have the metal workshop here we can deliver to. This one of course doesn't accept the chemicals, only the petrol, so we'd actually need to deliver to this station here, which accepts both, I think, chemicals and petrol, yeah. So, in that sense, the train would make more sense. And since we are really not using all the train capacity here, I think what we're gonna do is actually try and see if we can make a little train station here. Just a little one. So, what we need right now, I think what we're gonna do with, or go with, is an end station. Like, we're not gonna make a row here. So let's get a nice industrial looking type of deal going, and then give it a nice 3 wide, 6 long, 3 wide, yeah, and add it to the ship. Basically, this will allow us to make it look as though the station is actually part of the entire thing. So like we can, not there, but like, you know, we can basically expand upon the station so it looks as though it's one entire complex here. So that's pretty cool. So what we need to do is make a junction to this strange little part of the track here that goes diagonally, which is one of the things that I have. I'm not the most fond of making these junctions to diagonal track, because it uses a lot more space than it really should. But since we don't need to turn this way from up here and only down here, it makes it a lot easier for us to do. So pretty much all we need to do is make a bridge going across here. Ooh, tubular. Let's make a tubular steel bridge. And then we need to pretty much just connect this one in like this. And carry this one down here. There we go. Easy enough. Signals. Let's see. This one is the entry signal, so one of those there. And then some exit signals. Bam, bam, bam. Path signals. Again, I'm not quite sure exactly why I'm using these. I know people have been asking, why do you use path signals? Why are you so happy about path signals? All I can say is that they have been working nicely for me in the past, and the problems associated with them are kind of minuscule compared to what I've experienced with log signals before. I don't know why, but it just seems to me that they work better. Don't ask me to give you any better explanation, because I really don't have anything better. Alright, Asia Star electric train. loads more horsepower. It's faster. It's pretty much a direct upgrade from Tim A. But the reliability, of course, is rather untested. But let's go for it. We need oil tankers. And how many of those do we need? We need as many as we can carry, because I think... There we go, 6. I don't think we can refit half a train, unfortunately. Oh, we can. So that means we have one too many, because we... No, actually, it should be fine. How many do we have? Do we have 8 or 9 or 10? I think we have 10, yeah, okay, so if we do this, and... Nope. Oh, that... Okay, you just click and drag. So 5 of them for oil, and... Oh, wait, so the entire train is oil at the moment, so petrol for these ones. And then we want chemicals for the rest. There we go. Half and half. And what you want to do is you want to go here full load, and then you want to go down here and pretty much just unload, because we can deliver right here where we need to. So, perfect. And that's gonna be it for you. You're done. You got everything you need to know. So now we just pretty much need to wait for this ship to arrive with all his oil. And then we should fill up this train easily enough. Now, of course, these ships are really slow. So the question is whether we want to just speed it up a bit or actually do some useful stuff meanwhile. I think we just want to speed it up, yeah, because that's what I've been doing now, so... While talking about speeding it up, potentially. Alright, there we go. Ship full of oil. Delicious raw oil. Got a buttload full, shipload full. Gets unloaded, it starts producing stuff, which gets loaded into the train immediately. And one ship should be able to more than fill up the train. That is my hope, at least. That is so poopy, honestly. Like, I don't have any better words for that. That is poopy. You know what? Because the station rating is not that high, I want you to just go immediately. Deliver that. You're 97% full, that's good enough. I wish like you could do... Okay, don't wait for full load, just wait for almost full load. Because that would make it a little easier for something like this. Alright, ratings here. Oil. Mediocre. And these ships are breaking down like a bitch. But, I want to get another 2 ships of these. Like one more for each. So clone, copy orders for that, and clone copy orders for that, and then go, because the amount of time it takes for these ships to actually get back and forth, the station ratings are going to be really poor, and especially for this one, we actually need a 3rd ship as well. Do we have any depots that are closer? No, we don't, so I'm going to make one right here. And you're going to clone that one, share orders, and go. Like, we want to try and get these oil fields. Like, the oil fields, they produce a lot. Completely naturally, they do produce a lot. But the ships are really slow to pick it up. Like, they transport a lot at a time, but they're really slow at it. So, just like with anything else, it's a balance of picking up frequently and picking up enough. And the ships kinda... They're not really good at that, and that's one of the main reasons I haven't really been using them that much. They're pretty poor at picking up lots of stuff. So anyway, Jerryville, how are you doing on growth? Mail seems to be not quite up to scratch. There's not been any food deliveries this month. Did we just start a month? Yeah, we did. Okay. Beer delivery is fine. Petrol's fine. Building materials fine because they don't need them. Coal fine. How about goods? Goods are not fine yet, but like that's the thing, passengers mail goods, not quite fine yet because the month just started. The question is though, do we have a lot of goods being produced here or not? And how are the ratings? The ratings for building materials are pretty shit. We got 2,500 tons of this stuff and it's just not being picked up. So, which one of you jackasses are responsible for building materials? That's actually really hard. To see. I think it's better to look at this list and see, okay, what carries building materials you do. Why did I do that? Why did I close that? Anyway, clone vehicle. We only have one guy picking up building materials, so go. Get some stuff picked up. Like, we have pretty much outstanding ratings on everything but building materials, so yeah, let's get some more of those carried in, actually, make some more money off of it. We have tons of money, it's not like money is an issue at all, but again, I don't see any reason to not make use of what we can. Like this whole ship transporting business. As I mentioned before, my biggest annoyance with it is how slow it is. So another question is, of course, will the ship actually fill up the train this time because the rating is higher? And the answer is yes, it will. Beautiful. Excellent. Now, again, question is, this oil refinery here, we already have a ship picking up stuff here, so that one's actually quite happy right now. This one has just been abandoned by a ship and there's another one incoming. Now the question is, it almost has enough to just fill up the ship immediately, so but then it's not gonna receive another ship for quite a while, so I reckon that it would actually like one more ship to pick up stuff. Like, the ratings here are mediocre for oil still. And like, the next ship that's coming to pick up from here is all the way up here, I think, so... No, it's actually right there. Well, that's not too bad then. 3 ships seems to be pretty good for now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, Jerryville, are you having any trouble? You don't seem to be doing too well. Like, again, it's almost as though the amount of goods we need to deliver every month are... I don't know which one is failing, like mail and passenger. Like, pretty much everything seems to be failing because, except for petrol. Like, everything else has 0 in surplus from the last time. So I'm thinking maybe if we can up the passenger transport in somehow. And one obvious way to do that is getting another plane in. Wait, go, skip. There we go. Because the cookie factory that we're transporting passengers from has grown immensely. Like, this city has pretty much grown all of this, but only because we put an airport here and actually started feeding Santa the delicious cookies we make here. So we have made this town, no doubt about it. The big question is, of course, how do we profit most from that, and that is getting more planes in. So how about this whole fish transport system here? We got oil that's not really being picked up, we got fish that are not really being picked up. Which is kind of sad, I guess. Let's put in another train of each kind, just... I don't think we have any sort of big issues with like congestion on the tracks just yet. Our good old town here hasn't grown for quite a while, but then again we've kind of stopped paying attention to it. It's still bigger than Jerryville, which is kind of sad, considering how much effort we're spending on Jerryville by now. But Jerryville has still grown immensely from the little quaint town it started as. Yeah, overall, things seems to be going well for the transport empire. Like, again, the whole alcohol production is kind of in the opposite end of the world compared to Jerryville. So I'm not quite sure how we're actually managing to keep a surplus of that. But we are. Maybe we don't have enough trucks bringing it into town. There's a good chance that that's the case. Let's see. Are you alcohol? Yes, you are. So let us make a little copy of you. Go. Excellent. So yeah, if you look at here, we have quite a few trucks that need to load up, and the loading time, I think, is one of the big issues here. But we can't, apart from having different stations for people to go to, I don't think we can actually speed up the loading times much. You didn't pick up anything. You are carrying food. Okay, there is no food, that's why. But But why is there no food? Are we not exploiting this one good enough? Or maybe we should start getting some ships out to this one? Does this have food? Like the output from these fishing things are not too great. The one we're picking up stuff from is the only one pretty much that's decently great. But as you can see, we're really not picking up nearly enough from here. So let us get one more ship going here. Now, do we have any interesting ships at all? Like, again, I don't want to use the default ships here. I want to stick with the whatchamacallit, the fish ships. But again, they're all so slow and boring, except for this one. And they don't really carry. And the hovercraft, they don't really carry enough. So let's get a big one in. And you're carrying fish, and you go to here. Oh, did I actually manage to hit the hovercraft? I think I did. Excellent. Just copy orders then, share orders. You have the same route, so you might as well share orders. And then let us look around here with all the little... We have a lot of metal here that's not being picked up. That's ridiculous. Like, we could carry so much more of this. So let's grab 2 more of these. Let's have a look over here. I think the dairy farm, yeah, that's pretty much exhausted. This mine is being exhausted. This clay pit here is being exhausted. Coal mine up here looks to be exhausted as well. Now these ones up here should have a chance of having more stuff on them. Let's see, rating, outstanding. This one's being we're actually pretty much taking capacity on these guys. That's really, really good. Now, of course, this train here is working so fast that the ships don't really have much chance to compete with it. But with the extra ships we put in, then hopefully stuff will start happening here. But I just want to say quickly to whoever suggested that this wouldn't work. Nah. It worked. It totally worked. Totally immature of me, but still. It worked. I'm happy about that. So, building materials and alcohol are the ones not being delivered. We have just amplified the capacity for that. Our buses here are still trying to reach full capacity, which suggests that we have a little congestion here, which is completely true. I think once you've delivered, I want to send you to... Yeah, you've served your purpose. I'm gonna replace you with one of the Asia Star trains. So once you've delivered, I'm gonna send you to a depot and replace your engine with something useful. Tired of looking at you breaking down. He's also, like, old already. He's broken down inside the depot. Come on. Get out. And let's get something useful in here. Come on. There we go. That should do the trick. Now, this little hotel here is actually producing quite a lot, and we're not really picking up stuff. I'm guessing that's because the the train engine we used pretty much kept breaking down, so it didn't really do what it was supposed to be doing. But yeah, now we got an Asia Star in there, so hopefully... Why are you not making any money at all? What are you picking up? What are you trying to carry? Like, you don't look as though you've been... goods. But... Oh god, oh god, oh god. We have been so bloody stupid here. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to extend this episode a bit longer, because we need to fix this error here. We're delivering wood directly to a furniture factory, but the factory wants timber and not wood. So we need to get this wood that we're delivering to a lumber mill or something so we can make it into timber. Now, do we have any sort of thing that looks like a lumber mill nearby here? I don't even know where the wood's coming from, really, honestly. Timber yard, lumber mill, whatever it's called. Do we have any? That's... I'm getting desperate now. How could I make something such a stupid mistake? See, there's a sawmill there. It's a bit off course, but the wood is... I think the wood we're picking up is pretty much right here. So we could take it to that sawmill, and then that would be a short route, of course, but then we could take the timber onwards immediately. I think we're gonna do this. Now, of course, that means we'll have to make a decent sized station here. Or not decent sized station, but we're gonna need to make a decent station there, and then a junction over here as well. So let us quickly get this going. There, there, there. And then we need, I guess, let's just do bridges. Get some nice tubular steel bridges here, and I bloody fucked up. For some reason my frame rate is really horrible today. Like, this game really shouldn't be taxing my computer in any possible way, but it is right now, so my frame rates are a bit horrible. I really kind of should stop the trains that are picking up stuff here, but again, every mistake has a price, and right now we're paying that price. And I'll happily pay the price, because it is a mistake, and I made a mistake, so I need to fix it. Bam. Bam. Hold on. There. And there. There we go. Okay. Now we need the correct signals here. We need an entry signal here. We need exits there. And I'm just gonna put a block signal there, because why not? Alright, and finally a depot, so we can just get something started here. Now, all of these trains here, you need to stop going there. You need to delete that, and then you need to go here instead. So you need to somehow change direction and actually... Oh, we made it. And this one, did you share orders? Yes, you do. Good, 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 good. Now what we need is another train here. And we need an ACSR, of course. And we need wood trucks to carry timber. Go full load here. And then we need to bring you over to the furniture factory here. Go. And then over here, finally, we need to make a new vehicle. I'm gonna, like this vehicle, I'm gonna refit as soon as we're done, pretty much. But I need you to pick up all the wood from here and then bring it back over here. And I'm gonna pin you so we can actually get this fixed. Delete, remove all of that. And finally, let's see, there's, like, the wood's kind of disappearing from over here. Which I'm guessing just the others. Alright. Skip. And then we're gonna stop the full load there. And then we're gonna go pretty much full load any cargo there, actually. Because now you're gonna go deliver, then you're gonna try to pick up anything and you can't, then we're gonna send you to the depot, refit you to timber, and then get you to share orders with this guy. Excellent, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so speed up a bit. If you skip quickly. And then we need to find the other wood train that's coming up here. Oh, that's this one. Now, you are on your way. Okay, good. Speed up. Now, you there, you can start skipping. Okay, so we can actually start making some of the other stuff here. And then we need to, let's see, you're going up there. And then you're going to the heights. Yes, exactly. Go. Deliver all this stuff over here. And you're coming in here to deliver as well. So you're the one we need to be aware of. We need to get you unloaded and then to a depot. And then we need you to, let's see, we need this list, cancel that. Alright, refit, timber, and then we need you to go share all this with this guy, and go. You're going to the wrong place, dude. Hopefully you can find a way to turn around. I'm guessing you can do this whole loop there. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Excellent. Trip around the penis. And then that should actually be this fixed for now. So let's have a look over here at the furniture factory. Where is it again? There. Yeah, you've actually picked up some goods now, so you can skip. I probably need you to quickly go to... Yeah, you need to go to a depot quickly. I'm gonna make you do that. Come on. Fix your shit. And go. Manual servicing. Since he's been standing still since we actually set up that system. God, that was stupid. And here I was thinking that we'd helped fix the goods problem, and nope. Nope. Fail. Pure fail. But at least we are back on surplus of passengers here and mail, because we got the Asia Stein, a train that can actually run. So that's a start at least. Jerryville's still not growing, it's still the exact same size it was a moment ago. So let's have a look. We're not getting milk delivered right now. And the... Like right now the milk is actually seems to be holding us back. We also lag a bit more goods, but hopefully with this situation here fixed, that'll amplify itself. Like one of the things that I know that we are haven't done too well is actually getting the goods from the station here into town, but that's because we've been kind of lacking in the goods department. So any of these box trucks actually carry goods? That's a food truck. Are you a box truck? Yeah. Alright, so if we get one more of you, maybe that'll help. But yeah, hopefully with the furniture factory fixed now, we can actually start getting some stuff delivered. That was such a stupid mistake. Like, I know this is a rather short route for these big trains here, and we're probably going to end up being over capacity up here, but then again, we are trying to get this up to gung-ho production, so the station rating should also hopefully increase there. So yeah, I think with that we can finally end this episode. I managed to fix my mistake. I think next episode we're going to dedicate to actually going through the entire system and seeing if we have anything more that are kind of costing us money and not just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So until then, I am Jerry and this has been Modded OpenTTD, where we fix our mistakes. Bye!